Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking a few minutes of your very valuable time to click on this video. I have some deals for you at CVS this week, although I actually forgot to go and spend my % off coupon yesterday, so I don't have a 10 off of 70, so hopefully we'll have a part 2 tomorrow. But I was able to get some really good deals even without the 10 off of 70, so and I'm excited to see what I'll be able to pick up tomorrow. Usually if I spend my % off coupon on a Sunday, I will get the 10 off of 70 on Monday, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. But just a few things to go over. I wanted to go over the Haleon rebate and the Activate rewards and the one for the Colgate products, just to see if you've been having, the same kind of trouble I have. You're not alone. So I did finally get my $10 virtual Visa card for the Activate rewards promo that I did 2 weeks ago. I had to email them twice, and the second time they sent me an email back saying they were able to retrieve my link for my virtual Visa. It made it sound like they had already sent it to me, which they hadn't, which was weird. But then a few minutes later, I got a second email. The first email did have a link to the virtual Visa in it. And then the second email that came through a few minutes later was like the normal email that you get when it's approved, and that had the same link in it. So I did have to bug them a couple times, but I did get that virtual Visa. I have not gotten the $10 virtual Visa for the Haleon rebate I did last week. So I have emailed them, and, I got the response back that they'll, get back to me in 2 to 5 more days. So if I don't hear back from them again tomorrow, I will just email them every few days until the end of time, until I get my $10 virtual Visa back. I'm sure that I will. It just seems like all of these rebates right now are moving really slowly, because I had the same issue. I've been picking up Colgate products here and there and just submitting them for the Colgate reward as well, and it went past 5 business days. Well, actually, it went to the 5th business day, and they hadn't even, my receipts still said pending. So I emailed them, and they sent me back sort of a little bit of a snippy email saying they do have 5 business days, because I guess I emailed them on the 5th business day, but anyway, they did look at my receipts and credit me all my points the next day. So it seems like they're definitely taking their time with these. So don't get discouraged, but I definitely recommend you do email them if it's been past 5 business days. Sometimes, the old adage of the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So just, it's your money. So keep on them until you get it back. One of the other things I wanted to talk about today was that when I went to my store, there was an end cap with a bunch of the Dove whole body deodorants, and these $5 coupons were like all over those. So just make sure to look for these hang tag coupons in your CVS this week, because there could be a ton of them there. One more thing I wanted to bring up, and if you don't have pets, feel free to skip past this part, but I just wanted to make sure that, and you may already know about the My Purina app, but I just wanted to talk about that, and that it's a really good app, because if you have cats or dogs and you're buying pet food and things and litter for your cats and whatnot anyway, just make sure you're always scanning anything that's a Purina product. Scan those receipts into the app, because those points add up really fast. And if you've been, as a couponer, I'm sure we don't really get too many good deals on pet stuff. So, I kind of just make my own deals by getting all those points in there. And then I submitted for 2 of these $5 off coupons. So when your points add up, you can redeem them for lots of different things, depending on, how many you want to use. But a lot of it is coupons. Some of it's coupons for food, dog food, cat food. I decided to redeem for these litter coupons. So that's $5 off of 1 3.5 pound or larger thing of a cat litter. So I thought that was really good. So now I'm going to be waiting for a good litter deal. That'll probably come up a giant, but I know it's one more app you have to use, but since we don't get really good deals on pet stuff a lot, you can, save up those points and then get really good coupons and, make your own deals. So, all right, well, let's jump into CVS. Okay. So one of the first things I did was on the Mucinex. These are buy one, get one half off this week. We do have a $1 digital coupon and a $1 reimbursement on coupons.com. Not coupons.com, I'm sorry, on checkout 51. And if you are using Shopkick, I know that's really, a lot of people are very upset with them right now. And so it's completely your prerogative if you want to use them. We do have 800 points back on all the different flavors, up to a limit of 3. One of them, it's like a honey flavor that only has 500 points. So, and there's 15 scan kicks for each flavor as well. My store only carried 2 flavors, so I scanned them both just to get the extra kicks. So I did get 1,630 kicks I'll be getting back for these 2 products, because it was 800 a piece, plus 15 for scan kicks and 15 for scanning the honey flavored. So the breakdown for these, I'll show you on my list here. Mucinex is $7.29 a piece. And they're buy one get one half off, so they'll cost you $10.93. The $1 digital did come off, making it $9.93. We'll get the dollar back from checkout 51 and $6.52 back from Shopkick, making it $2.41, or about $1.20 a piece from $7.29 a piece, which I thought was, a pretty good deal for these. So I went ahead and did another Haleon, a second Haleon rebate. I haven't gotten the one I did last week back yet, but I'm holding faith that I'll get it back. So I went ahead and did another one. So this week, the Centrum are spend $30 and you get a $10 extra buck. So you have to get to $30 for that deal, and you have to be at $25, before coupons. Your coupons don't count against you for the Haleon rebate of spend $25, get a $10 virtual Visa. So in my store, this one is $17.49, and this one is $12.49. So together, they'll cost you $29.98, which in my store, which follows the 98% rule, is enough to get your $10 extra buck back. I also had a $4 digital coupon for one, and I submitted to checkout 51 for $4 back on the other one. So the total for these, again, was $29.98. You'll get $4 off with your digital coupon, making it $25.98, a $10 extra buck, a $10 Visa, and $4 back from checkout 51. So you get $24 back when you spend out $25.98, making it just $1.98 or 99 cents a piece. So definitely a good deal for vitamins if you need them. So I did go ahead, and I don't know where one of my gold, I think it's out in the car maybe, and it's real cold, so I'm not going out there to get it. But I did two different gold bond deals, one on the card where I had my 10%, so that it will trigger hopefully my 10 off of 70 for tomorrow, and then one on the card that I did the rest of these on. So I do have the receipt for this one. So this one here is $6.49 in my store, and this one is $8.49 for the foot cream. They look a little weird on my receipt. The prices are, sorry about that, strange. So the foot cream is showing it. Oh, you know why? Because I think, well, no, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to say the $3 coupon. But so the hand cream is showing as $6.49. The foot cream is showing as $4.94. I'm not sure. I guess the coupon savings applied to it. It's the original price there. So it just looks weird, but the total is right. So the $3 coupon came off, and then I used the 10% off coupon to take an additional 55 cents off. So I paid $11.43 for the two of them, but got back the $10 extra buck and $2 on Ibotta. And then for the other two, they were $6.49 a piece, and two of them will cost you $12.98. You'll use that $3 printable coupon, insert coupon if you have it. Makes it $9.98. You'll get $10 in extra bucks back to make sure you're doing these on two separate accounts, and $2 from Ibotta, which actually makes these two a 202 moneymaker, which is great. So the only issue I ran into was that I got the $2 back on Ibotta for these two, but when I came home and tried to scan these two on my husband's Ibotta account, for some reason, I guess the rebate on that one's $1.50, and it doesn't work on these two. But I know that I'm feeling pretty confident that tomorrow the Ibotta rebate will come back on my account, and I'll scan and get $2 back on these two. If I don't, I'll just take them back. It's no big deal. So these two are a 202 moneymaker, and these two are a 57-cent moneymaker. Then I decided to treat myself and get a couple of these raw sugar bars here. I've never had them before, and they did smell really good. This week, the deal with raw sugar is you buy two and you get a $4 extra buck. In my store, these are only $3.29, so two of them will cost you $6.58. You'll pay $6.58, get back your $4 extra buck, making them a cost of $2.58. Just like a dollar, what's that? Almost $1.30 a piece, something like $1.29, I guess, a piece. So just, $2 basically off of each one. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then our tried and true Afrin deal is still going strong, but this week they are on sale for $7.99 a piece. And on this account, I had a new $2 digital, and I must have had a $2 digital from before. And on my Swipebucks account, I still have that, buy two, and you get $12 in Swipebucks back. So the cost for two of those, again, is $15.98. My two $2 digital coupons came off making $11.98. Getting my $12 back in Swipebucks. It always goes pending with that one, but I have never had any issues with getting that back. So it makes two of these a little 2-cent moneymaker, which is great. Especially if you're doing a 10 off of 70. I'll probably do it again as long as I have enough coupons and rebates on Swipebucks to do it again in my 10 off of 70, because that's a $15, $16 towards the $70 right there. So then this is where I did some more, let me move this out of the way, coupon shopping with the Coupon 24 app this week. So there were some issues with one of the coupons. So I'm going to pop an image of it up on the screen. So I started scanning items in store to see what would come up on the Coupon 24 app. And this coupon came up, $5 off of any P&G item. So I was excited. I was like, that's great, because I was also planning on using a $5 OTC coupon on one of these items from the pggoodeveryday.com website. So if you're unfamiliar with how to use that, I do have a link down below in the description box of explaining, scanning your receipts that have P&G items on them so you can get the 50 points, so that you can get up to 750 points, so that you can get a $5 OTC coupon. So everything was going great. I got up to the register and I tried to use that $5 off of any P&G item on coupon 24. It wouldn't come off on a darn thing. Nothing that it scanned for, it wouldn't come off at all. So, which was a little bit bummer, because I had this worked out in my head that it was going to be super cheap. So it ended up being just a little bit more expensive than I anticipated. But so here's how it broke down. And I think my receipt for this is out in the cart. I can't find the receipt for that one. These three I purchased in one transaction, and then this one I did separately so that I could use the $5 OTC coupon, and I didn't want there to be just any issues with it trying to attach to a lesser item. So the Febreze is $3.94 this week. We do have a $2.30 coupon on the app itself, on the CVS app, and then we also have another one on that coupon 24 if you wanted to pick up 2 small spaces. This Downy is $6.99. We had a $3.50 coupon on the coupon 24 app. And this one here is $5.49, and we have a $2.50 coupon on that coupon 24 app. So here's all of those products, the Febreze, the Downy, and the Downy. And then you can see those top 2 coupons are the ones that came off from the coupon 24 app. And then the $2.30 Febreze coupon, I just used my CVS version of that. I used a $3 extra buck because I didn't have anything, I needed about like $8, but I didn't have any in that range. So I just used 3 and put the rest of my PayPal debit card. And then in my next transaction, I picked up the Tide, and it is $14.99 this week. So I used the $3 digital coupon, the $5 OTC coupon, brought my total down to $6.99. So let's look at the entire breakdown for this. All the products are $31.41. After my $5 OTC coupon and all of the digital coupons between the CVS app and coupon 24, it came down to $15.11. I got my $10 extra buck back, making it $5.11 for all of these. But I was anticipating being able to use that $5 off of any P&G item on this here. So I was anticipating this being like $2.50 cheaper. So, but it is what it is. It's still I think that's still a pretty darn good deal. That's like a little over $1 a piece, so that's definitely not bad. So the total for everything on the table was $122.84. After coupons, it was $90.99. I got back $81.52 between extra bucks and rebates and Ibotta and whatnot. I'm going to get another $2 back on Ibotta because the one receipt that I scanned, this one here, was over $25. So therefore, I will get back that $2 rebate on Ibotta for having a receipt that was more than $25, giving me back $83.52. And I used some extra bucks to pay today, but I had a lot of rebate money built up on my PayPal debit card. So I used a lot of that and got an additional $2.73 back in points on my PayPal debit card. If you're unfamiliar with that, at the beginning of every month on your PayPal debit card, you can choose a category of store where if you shop there, it will give you 5% back. So I chose health and beauty. So anytime I go to like CVS or Rite Aid or any place like that, it'll give me 5% back on any purchases I make, giving me a total of $86.25 back, or making everything on the table just $4.74, which I thought was pretty good for all of this without a 10 off of 70. So that's all I have for this week. For today. Hopefully I'll be back with a 10 off of 70 for tomorrow. Oh, one more thing about the Coupon 24 app. Last week I noticed that the coupons hung on for a while after we used them. But this week they disappeared immediately after I used them. So, I know there was some talk or some rumblings about they maybe would be multiple use, but this week that wasn't the case. As soon as I used one, I got a notice on my phone that it was used successfully and then to disappear from the app. So I guess we'll just have to keep kind of playing that by ear and see how each week goes with that. But if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below, and thank you for watching.